Welcome back. I'm joined by Championship correspondent Pascal Lemaire to preview the second leg of the playoff semi-final between Middlesbrough and Brentford. Pascal, Middlesbrough entered the game as a slight favourites, running 2-1 winning the first leg last week.
Yeah, I think the draw probably would have been, good enough for them to sort of go into this leg as favourites. They've been the best home team in the league, in the regular season, as many points as Ipswich, but better goal difference and all that. But yeah, to get that late winner through Amoribieta, the substitute who came on, for me personally, I don't think they even deserved the draw out of the game. I thought Brentford were far more attacking. They showed a lot more intent in the game, but Borough, they came through in the end, and arguably you could have said that they shouldn't have even conceded. Borough, that this season they had the best defence in the league, and the goal that Brentford scored was extremely avoidable. It goes through, and Konstantopoulos just hesitated a little bit, the goalkeeper, and he tried to clear it. Andre Gray gets the block in, and the ball just breaks kindly for the Brentford striker, and he sticks it away. It was a good finish actually, because it was a tight angle. He would have known, this is a massive chance for me, and he did well to just stroke it in. And obviously that was the equaliser. The first half, Brentford, they were doing all the pressing, and then they go sleep from one cross in from the right hand side, and there's Vossen, great header into the bottom corner, and you just felt that Brentford, they've just got that. I said when I was previewing that first leg that you just wondered if they had enough experience to sort of come through in a big game like this, and Borough just showed in that game that they sort of, they've got more experienced players, more players used to playing in these sort of bigger games, and you could see that in the way they scored that late winner. I mean, it was really, really harsh on Brentford, especially it was Mark Warburton's, last home game in charge. We know he's going to be off this summer. He's already been linked to sort of fellow West London clubs, Fulham and QPR. You could see him possibly going to both of those. And yeah, the way the goal went in, it comes in, it's a set piece. It breaks Amoribieta's way, and his shot is going sort of towards the goalkeeper. It takes a wicked deflection, spins into the bottom corner, and you felt that was really, really harsh on Brentford, because I felt they did more of the pressing in that game. People said about Borough, how good their defence has been. It was another resolute performance, but for me personally, they were far from their best in that game. I think on another day, Brentford had some great chances. I think in the first half, Gray had an especially good one. He hit it over, and I think on another day, Brentford could have scored 2 or 3 goals in that game. And I think Borough showed quite a nasty side to their game as well. They had 6 bookings in that game, some poor tackles early on. I think Adam Forshaw, former Brentford player, he came on in the last 10 minutes, and within about 2 minutes he'd wiped out a Brentford player, and the fans were already booing him, and it just showed quite a nasty side to their game. 6 bookings, which is as many as any other championship side has had in a game this whole season, so it did show sort of a bit of a nasty side to them. But in the end they came out with 3 points, and they certainly go into this game certainly favourites to go through to the final.
It's a big ask for Brentford. Middlesbrough have been really good at home, certainly in the last few months, haven't they? So can you see them getting anything? Obviously they have to go there and win. It's a tough ask. Can you see it?
I personally can't. I think Borough, like you say, they've been great at home this season. I mean, the thing is, they might be without Patrick Bamford for the second leg. He was poor in that first game. He won the Championship Player of the Year. I mean, unjustly in my opinion. I thought it should have gone to Deeney or Murphy, the other 2 nominees, but he didn't look himself in that game. Didn't really have many chances at all, and there's sort of talk that he just might not be risked for this second leg. So they'll hope that they go through and then he can come back for the final. But you look at the sort of stats going into the game. Middlesbrough, they've never lost a home playoff game, and obviously Brentford do need to win this if they're going to have any chance of taking it to extra time and going through. And Brentford, they haven't won at the Riverside since 1938 either. So all the stats point in favour of Middlesbrough winning. I think they'll come out on top 2-1 to go through to the final.
It's also going for a 2-1 win to Middlesbrough in the second leg, which will see them advance 4-2 into the final.